I feel as young women in the music industry, we have such a platform and we're so influential to young girls and boys.
I feel like my responsibility isn't to be just like a role model, because I feel like nobody's perfect, and to kind of put that you're perfect out there isn't a good influence. It's being more like a real model, being authentic to yourself and accepting that maybe not everybody's gonna like you, and I feel like that is what empowers you, is acknowledging like I am who I am.
I completely agree with that. Like, some people say that, for example, Rihanna is a bad role model, but I don't agree with that, because I feel like she does whatever she wants to do, and she's really being herself. It's all on her terms. I mean, she's the bad girl Riri, but like you say, I don't think a role model has to be perfect.
Well, you could see it two completely different ways. You could look at Rihanna and be like, a mom throwing a tantrum, like, oh my God, I can see cleavage, oh my God, it's a horrible role model.
Mama's like,
but then you could also see the side of it, like, she could also be a model for being strong and being an independent woman, and you could see it that way as well.
But then it's also like, you gotta understand when you have a huge following that people will look up to you and they will look at you saying, oh, but what is she doing? Or how is she doing this? How is she handling this? And you just gotta be aware. Be aware of that.
Well, I feel like for me, because since I was little, I've dealt with people being so horrible to me on social media. And it was before my social media even got big and before I even had music out. And it was me when I was your age and younger, and people just being so awful to me and calling me such awful names. And that's what I try to use my voice for now, is like, what everybody else is saying, and like, don't give a shit, because like, you know, right now I'm wearing the baggiest pants in the world and a huge ass sweatshirt, and I really don't give a if anyone else cares. And like, for me, it's like, as a woman, I want to show somebody that, like, whether you're a male or you're a female, you can wear whatever you want, you can dress however you want. If you want to wear makeup, you're beautiful, and if you want to go with nothing on your skin, you are still just as beautiful as you would be after caking it all on, and you can do whatever you want, you know what I mean? And so that's what I think I want to influence, you know, young girls or young boys, whatever you want to do it, because that's what I'm doing and that's what we all should be doing, you know what I mean? With my music, I want to be honest and I want to tell you how I'm feeling, and that's how you should feel all the time, that you can just say what you want to say.
You give way more responsibility to women for being role models than you do to men. It's like,
It's so true.
It's so true. It's like, who asks, I don't know if these questions are asked as frequently to men. Like, women are always being responsible for everyone.
Yeah,
but we can't be involved in a lot of things. But we're responsible for everything.
And then also, like, I feel like women are so picked on more than men. Like,
of course,
I've seen 13-year-olds be on stage, boys, like shirtless, singing about very explicit stuff. And then, like, there'll be like a 13-year-old girl, like,
she's like myself on stage, working hard, dude.
Yeah, exactly. And then, like, people will check out like little things like, oh my God, she's wearing high heels. Oh my God, what the heck?
I think people love to tell young people, you don't know what you're talking about, you're too young for that, or like, you'll understand when you're older. And I think sometimes you just want to scream. Even now, people still say that to me, and I'm like, no, I get it. I know what's going on. I'm aware. I might be 17, but I am aware. You know what I mean? And I think that's just something that comes with it.